Hi everyone, and Dragon with you. So today I'll show you how we pass the mutation together with Reverse. It's a random ally, Tychus. And as you can see, he is kind of experienced. And in fact, he showed that. The original mission is called Malwarfare, and there are three mutators. So the first one says that there are gazers and they appear dealing damage. Second says that mines, widow mines and spider mines are all over the map. And the third says that the temporary shield is around enemy units as soon as it gets the first damage. So probably you might think which heroes would be good for this mutation. I took Artanis because he can warp in units when necessary and that will avoid the mines. And as well, dragoons are able to pick them out and will need some observers around. Plus, the safeguard shield is a great opportunity not to die on these mines. And Tychus has the potential to avoid gazers, probably, lava burst, and it's kind of effective, actually. So let's see. I'll make it a bit faster.
This purifier facility once converted warriors' personalities into AI, but it was shut down after complications with it. His AI has infected many of our systems, and I will need your assistance to purge them.
So generally we'll need to walk through the map, clean everything, and don't let the transport die, like this. And here comes the gazer. So first you see the smell, yes, and then it burns. Standard from me. So when you are playing Tychus, you'll need some kind of a detection. So one of the heroes should be the detector. As you can see, it can be upgraded to a detector. So there are actually three options to get detection. And I am trying my best to get the robo as soon as possible. And the 4 gate is in general enough. But Tychus has range 5 and that's kind of a problem. Fortunately, my Guardian shield allows him not to die, but still he gets damage. He's good against warriors actually, but not against widow mines.
Stay vigilant. The Tal'Darim sends his holographic warriors to your position.
So here comes the Nikara, and she will get detection soon. But before it happens, I'll need to help him. See, so the mines. Yeah, see, so this little mine deals kind of pretty nice damage. And as well, the widow mine and the spider mines are able to kill these heroes actually. But fortunately, the Guardian shell helps them to survive and she just heals everything around. And as you can see, he went into fast expand. I helped him as I could. And that's what I was talking about. So my basic dragoon range is 6. And when I'll get the upgrade, it will be 8. So exactly what I need against both types of mines. But I'll need a detector. And here comes the robo, and the detector will be soon. Unfortunately, I wasn't very careful, and so when your detection is invisible, it still can be destroyed by the splash. And as you can see, gazers also are kind of irritating. And of course the mines are not the ladder mines you are just used to, right? So look at this, it has 180 health. It's actually more than Stalker and equal to Dragoon's health, see? So the mines will be very angry. Fortunately, I can get rid of them and I'm still holding the distance. Unfortunately, transport got several mines on it and it was not very good.
Try to be patient.
Fortunately, we've got Guardian Shield and Tychus get healing, so everything's fine. Except of this little hologram. So my ally sees that his workers actually just don't die and okay, we'll kill this way. Yeah, so he killed that with his SCVs, guys. And meanwhile we are doing our best to go further, and unfortunately I lost some units on gazers, but fortunately I can warp in there instantly at the necessary location. So what you need here is definitely detection. His detector is Lieutenant Lena Nikara, and my detectors are constantly dying, but they are saved by Guardian Shield, so it's kind of okay. I used my ultimate ability to save forces, because we don't have enough forces anyway. And as you can see, I'm still making mistakes, unfortunately. But I'm doing my best still. That's the shield I was talking about, so when your enemy is touched the first time, he gets the barrier. So here comes the barrier, and this unit is absorbing damage dealt to it. But it lasts not so long and it's kind of okay. Same for buildings, as you can see they are just absorbing some damage. So at this point I knew that I have plenty of minerals and I need to get some kind of an army, so first of all we'll need detection. We do have the detection, and fortunately my passive ability allows them to survive. So I used everything, zealots, dragoons, all the units I could build here. And we decided not to make the quest because it's very hard. Well, in our situation I mean, so my army is not so huge, right? And my ally constantly helped with the backstab attacks. So while he's away I need to hold the enemy, and he can use his special heroic abilities. If I switch to him, then you'll see that he's got several medivacs, probably, see? So he can get his units healed instantly and drop off where they are necessary. Exactly what we need here. So it's kind of a combo. He dodges the lava burst ability and heals everything around. And I try to dodge the Minesweeper. Minesweeper, yeah. And as you noticed, if something goes wrong, we can either use Odin or my Sun Strikes. Okay, let's switch back to me. And as you noticed, we are not having the great army or something like that, but we constantly try to improve it. And while my ally has the base since the start of the game, I helped him to do so. My mistake was that I just failed to do it in the right position, so now I need to focus on fighting here, and I'll still need to send someone there. Actually, that was enough. In general, I built several robotics, but not now. And as you can see, the first upgrade is range. Only then you may try to get more life. Okay, let's go next. So basically you need healing. As you can see, double healing is present here. Not to die from Widow Mines, right? And a nice ally who will help you. My Guardian Shell helped a lot. And healing too. So as you can see, I was a bit careless, and as a result I lost all my zealots, guys. Don't repeat my mistakes. And when you are trying to go observers, watch out for detectors. I mean ravens or turrets or cannons. So if your detector will go near the raven, it will almost every single time be destroyed. So as you can see, this guy was very useful here, so I saw all the mines around, but he was almost destroyed. And more widow mines, guys. So in general, my ally showed himself as a very nice player. He got everything he needs. So actually I simply helped him with everything I could. Okay, let's see what happened next. I'll make it a bit faster. So zealots might just get several shots on themselves, and they kind of a way you want to spend your minerals. And especially against Terran player, you might want to focus the siege tanks to avoid damage into your main forces, and of course you would like to get rid of the widow mines. As you can see, the range was pretty nice, but still I made a mistake and let these two siege tanks fight with me, at the same time Thors and of course mines. Remember that your transport is vulnerable to mines too, so don't forget to protect it. So when you don't know what to do, you can just get see. So of course he helps you in some case, but it should not be destroyed, remember. And it can actually be destroyed by lots of widow mines. Unfortunately, here I lost almost all my army, and finally I realized that I'll need the Nexus. So I cleaned the area when I had time, and soon the Nexus will be there. It's very hard to play from one base at expert difficulty, I mean at brutal difficulty, as you can see. So yes, we needed to do our best. And benches was just the right thing, which took me out of this battle. So fortunately my ally found enough forces to deal with them. And as you can see, I have almost zero resources, so I'm just doing my best, but without healing I think I would just be dead. When everything goes very bad, I use my ultimate ability and it's okay. Fortunately, my ally is more tough than me. As you can see, he's got more health and more healing actually. So I'm just supporting him and doing my best around. And don't forget about little spider mines, guys. They still can deal enough damage. So as you can see, that most of the work is done by Tychus. So his heroes are very powerful, and I'm just supporting him as long as I can. Meanwhile, the transport should be protected, but I'm near. And all the time you need detection, guys. Don't forget. And of course, it's better not to lose your detectors, so be careful. One of you will go to dodge the suppression tower and another will protect the transport. Don't forget to protect the transport all the time, because attacks will be very fast. And here I just used everything I could. Fortunately my ally had medivacs. So when you play Tychus, don't forget to get several medivacs around. And again, as you can see, my army is not very large, and my ally does most of the work actually. And my energy is low as well. Okay, let's make it a bit faster. Detectors, dragoons, the second upgrade will be ready soon, and maybe some immortals. But as you can see, I tried to avoid damage, but still I was kind of careless, and as a result I lost many units, guys. But the range is nice. As you can see, the range is really nice, so this widow mine cannot kill my dragoon if I don't make a mistake. And here is another type of mines, the spider mines. They deal exactly 250 damage. So it's a nice decision to look at them, guys. One more reason why I chose Artanis, because the Guardian Shell allows your mistakes not to be fatal, guys. Unfortunately, special abilities of Tychus make it easier, so this guy has healing, Tychus has special grenade, Nox has the ultrasonic Nova, dealing damage in an area, and Sam deals massive damage plus stuns the target, for main targets actually. Of course, a doctor heals everything. So that's the basic abilities, and optionally you can make some upgrades. Unfortunately, again my ally took damage, and fortunately Guardian Shell helped us again. So all the time you need to be careful, watch the geysers, watch the two types of mines. For some reason I thought that we'll fight here, but I was wrong. And again, I got the second base, so it's okay. If you play from one base, it will be kind of hard, because you'll need more units. And as you can see, my ally was really great here. While I was trying my best, but still I almost lost here. Because I was out of resources. And Tychus died. It means that he already had special suit, but Odin comes instead, and it's okay. Another suppression tower. Remember that suppression towers get army around, and as a result you'll need to fight that army actually. So here comes the army of the tower, and here comes the special attack. Okay, so as you can see, banshees were effective. I almost lost all my units, and anyway I had some kind of an army. This geyser was very nice. And another time when I wasn't sure. So I could use my solar bombardment ability, but I thought that for some reason I thought that there will be another attack, and so I didn't want to use it, and as a result I just had a hard fighting round with lots of benches, and actually I almost lost that fight. Fortunately my ally finished his work there and he was ready to help. Together with my second ability, Orbital Strike, we did everything possible. And that's where I thought that I'll need the solar bombardment, but in fact I was mistaken, and that was the end of the game. Because my ally was good and he cleaned everything with no problem. That's why I told good game well played, and that game wasn't very easy, guys. So, main tips for this game. The first one, look around. All the time, look around. You'll need to find the mines and geysers. Tip number 2, watch your base. So you'll need 2 bases. Otherwise, you will not be able to get a great army. Unfortunately, in this mission I didn't have resources for upgrades, but main upgrades were done. I mean range and armor. Tip number 3, help your ally. So one of you goes and cleans everything around, the second needs to protect the transport. Probably that's all, so thanks for watching, good luck to you and see you in my next videos.